Everyone, welcome to a new video today. I've got Mason Higgs with me again. Say hello.
Hey.
He's going to be my driver, and we're going to be exploring Ozark this time. So Ozark is a really convenient place for us because we love going to Ozark for convenience, to do different things, just to run to Walmart. It's super easy, and they've got a lot of other things that we're going to show you that we really like. Ozark is a really great location. That's why it's growing so fast. And actually 75% of people living in Ozark work in Springfield. So it just shows you what a growing suburb it is. And two, you're really close to Branson. You're just about 25 miles from Branson. If you go on 65, you have a straight shot. And then you're at 18 miles to Springfield. So it's super convenient. And if you're a working family, you got kids in school, everyone raves about the schools in Ozark. I've been doing a lot of research online, and it looks like the schools are doing really well. And everyone is just really thriving in this town. And you can kind of tell once we get into town that you can see that they have a very strong community as well. And speaking of young families, the median age here is only 33 years old, which shows you we got a lot of young families. We also have some retirees mixed in there, but mainly it's young people. And there's a lot of things for the young people to do. Mason, here, what do you do every Friday night in Ozark?
There's a cool volleyball course, indoor beach volleyball. We do that every Friday. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so every Friday, there's a group of kids, they go and play volleyball. And I just went with them last week, tried to play myself. I need a little practice, been a while, but it was super fun. Like, it's a super fun place to go, and there's lots of good places, I think, for the kids to hang out and do things. So the population in Ozark is just over 22,000, and actually Christian County ranks number 3 in the fastest growing counties in Missouri. So this place is just really gonna keep growing, I think, and you'll see once I show you the new subdivisions that are going in, and there's going to be hundreds of homes added. So that's pretty exciting because there's actually kind of a shortage of homes. I mean, there's homes for sale, but there's not quite enough because it's growing so fast. Okay, here we are at Walmart in Ozark, and here's the super center behind me. So this is a super busy place, and we have lots of shopping going on here. So we have some strip malls on this side with Subway, Cato, Dollar Tree. Then down there we got Maurice's, Verizon, Copy Run, and we have lots of hamburger places here. So you got your choice of Wendy's, Freddy's. What's the other one, Mason? Remember?
Arby's.
We have an Arby's. What's the other one that's...
There's Starbucks.
There's a Starbucks, yes, Starbucks. And over here we have another strip mall. So we've got a Mexican place. There's a tropical smoothie. So we've got lots of options to eat around here. Oh, we have a Whataburger. We just got a Whataburger, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, so this is where all the main shopping is. And then just to let you know too, there's going to be more shopping added. So the 20 acres across the road was just purchased, and it's turning into all commercial lots. So there's going to be a bunch of other shops over on that side. And I don't know how many shops, but I'm going to pull up a map so you can see right here. Okay, and then on the other side, behind Walmart, this was just announced, like back in February, there's going to be more residential homes built back here. So there's 117 residential lots, and then there's another, hold on, 124 apartment buildings, and then another 133 single-family homes going in. So that's a lot of homes going on right here in this area. So as you can tell, it's going to get busier. There's going to be more people living here. And of course, it's going to be great for the city of Ozark because that's more tax dollars coming into Ozark, which is going to improve the whole area. And as we're leaving Walmart, we're going to take a right on South Street, and you can see the elementary school on the right-hand side. We also have a lot of area businesses like O'Reilly's, Goodwill, Economy Tire. There's also an animal hospital and a couple of insurance offices, and a couple of restaurants like Rocco's Pizza and Rosie Joe's Cafe. And Ozark has a lot of local small businesses that are very successful. And also, it's known for antique shopping, boutiques, little clothing stores, and there's a lot of great restaurants. As we're heading down this road, we're getting close to the square, so there's a lot of little restaurants down here that are really good. To the left, you'll see there's some homes here, and I'm going to go off to the side to the left and show you that little neighborhood in a second. And I realize I'll probably need to make another video just about the homes here because there's a lot of different neighborhoods, but I'm going to have to save that for another video. So all around the Ozark Square here, there's several beautiful historical homes that are very well preserved, and that's what makes Ozark very different from the other towns around it. The downtown and the surrounding homes here are just really beautiful. So I'm going to show you some other homes. There's newer homes and luxury homes in different neighborhoods all around Ozark. So make sure that you like and subscribe to our videos so you can be alerted of that next video that's going to come out. Okay, so here we are at the Ozark Square, and this is the county seat of Christian County. So we have the courthouse here, we have lots of lawyers' offices on the square, the License Bureau, and essentials like that. But we also have a lot of great restaurants, and then we also have some coffee shops, a barber shop, and Ozark Bank over there. So this is a pretty busy place. During the week, there's always cars here and people doing business, but there's also lots of shopping. And they do have some fun things to do. They have some festivals here during the year that the city puts on. So it's a really busy place, and it's probably one of the best city squares in Missouri that I've found. That's nice and busy, and you can tell we just have a good community here. Another interesting thing about Ozark is it has a really rich history. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but Missouri and Arkansas, the border between our states, was the Civil War border between North and South. And so Ozark has a lot of history with Civil War battles that were fought here, and on the south side of Springfield, of course, we have Battlefield Mall. That's where that name came from. Was the battlefields that were here during the Civil War. So we also have the Smalling Cave, which has some Civil War history to it, where they supposedly stored ammunition for some of the battles here. And then there's a lot of stories with the Weaver House, which I'm going to show you too. It's the oldest home in Ozark, and that actually was a hospital for a short time. So there was a lot of stuff going on back in those days, and it was a pretty scary place, I bet, back then. And then there's also some Baldknobber history. Now, if you don't know much about Baldknobbers, I'll leave a little article below. I kind of had to brush up on my history too, but like I said, it was a completely different place. Kind of glad I didn't live back then, but very interesting stuff. Also, there's a lot of history with the Finley River and the mill, and we're going to show you that as well. So here we are on the Finley River, and as you can see, back in the day, it was the best place to put a mill. And the original mill was built in 1833. Now it had been rebuilt over the years, and just recently, Johnny Morse bought the property, and it's a 40-acre property. And what he did was he completely rebuilt the foundation and moved the whole building, which is quite an engineering feat, but he put a lot of money into this mill and made it into a restaurant, and it's done quite well, and it's beautiful inside, which you can see pictures of the mill on their website. But it overlooks the Finley River, of course, and it has great views. It has dining inside and out and great food, so it's a wonderful addition to Ozark, and they also have wedding venues here too.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video.
And if you guys need any help with buying a home in Ozark, make sure you give us a call. See you in the next video.